Okay, so you guys have done one-step equations before, and you've done two-step equations as well. The part that I really want to make sure you focus on, though, is practicing these two-step equations and looking out for some of the common mistakes students tend to make. So, as you know, with a one-step equation, there's exactly one operation to do. With a two-step equation, there are two. So we want to make sure that we're careful on that. And again, it's the same thing as before. We're undoing what's already been happening, so we're using the inverse operations. Okay, our first example, and this is one that's already in your notes as well, so you can just follow along. We're going to go ahead and draw our line, so you can add that line to your notes. Okay, now here we have two operations occurring. Okay, we have this operation right here, which is basically a multiplication, and then we also have a second operation, which is this right here, which as you can see is addition. So normally when you think about the order of operations, you're going to think, oh, I need to do multiplication first. But with equations, we're undoing something. So we're actually following sort of backwards the PEMDAS, and so we're going SADMEP. We're going backwards to the normal way. So the first thing I need to do is I need to eliminate that addition part. Okay, because we're going the opposite operations. So here I've got my positive 2 and my negative 2, which are going to cancel each other out and make 0. That leaves me with negative 3x on the left side, and 14 minus 2 equals 12. Now we perform the opposite operation of multiplication, which is dividing by negative 3. On the left side, the negative 3 and negative 3 divide out to make a 1. And on the right side, 12 divided by negative 3 equals negative 4. Okay, the last step again, and it's on the paper for you. The rest of the stuff's already done. I'm just drawing the slash marks and stuff, is to go ahead and check it. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that x in the original problem with a parentheses. Notice everything else is the same. Inside that parentheses, I put the answer I received from my problem, and I double check. Negative 3 times negative 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. Yep, we're good. That means my answer is correct. And this whole idea of circling your answer and everything like that, we're just trying to get you to build into some organization into your system. So I understand that might be different than what you've done in the past, but we do want you to circle your answer in our class. So on the right side where it says practice examples, I know it's a little weird because the next thing on your paper is another example. I want you to hop over to the part where it says practice examples, and I want you to use one of those empty 10 spaces or so to try out this problem. So go ahead and hit pause and try the problem out using the same method we just did, and when you feel like you've got it done, hit play. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and draw our line. We're going to add 2 to both sides. Okay, the 2 and negative 2, the minus 2 and the positive 2 are going to cancel each other out, which is going to leave me 4w equals 36. The next operation is to divide by 4, which leaves me w equals 9. Okay, and to check the answer, I'm just going to replace in there with 9. 4 times 9 is 36. 36 minus 2 is 34. So we're good, and our answer is correct.